are Sweden, and I'm increasingly suspecting I'm one of the few people playing this who actually understands how trade works, which is interesting. Well, that sounds awesome. Honestly, we were having so much fun. We've taken ourselves from being a bit of an idiot. The ruler we did not expect to be any good has turned out to be a bit of a scheming mastermind who ended up abducting the ruling regent of Japan. And then when he's died, we're now effectively in charge of Japan. So next Sunday, we'll be working out how we cement our control over Japan. While effectively being the regent of the young kid. So that's going to be quite fun. But yeah, so Sweden. We are Sweden. It is 1413. We have already kicked Denmark round once. There's this Rogerland country that we need to deal with at some point. Actually, has our truce expired with them yet? It must have, surely. We have recovered from the plague, which is nice. We now have professional armies. We're generating good monthly manpower, so we could actually expand our armies. I'd like a bit more income than we do have. We do have one transport now, an actual transport navy. I think if you've played Imperator, you understand the trade system a lot better. Yeah, I think so. But honestly, the trade with this is reserve a bit of trade for yourself, and remember that market attraction really fucking matters. So you absolutely want to be trading with markets that are nearby, not assuming you can just magically teleport goods to ones far away. Denmark wants to join a coalition against us. Fuck you, Denmark. Stop moaning. Heir can get a better education. How old are we these days? 43. King Magnus is doing well for himself. Who is our heir at the moment? Crown Prince Wartislaw. Decent stats. Terrible name. Apologies to anyone in chat called Wartislaw. Not that worried about our other children. Okay, new possible cabinet actions. What are we not doing? Okay, so we've increased control in Västergötland. We've got increasing control in Västergötland. We could speed some integration up. So we should probably be doing that. Let's get that integrated. We do not have cabinet ministers. This seems bad. You seem nice. Architectural visionary. Ruthless general. I mean, he doesn't get that because he's not a ruler, but... that is the one you want in the integrating slot, because integrating is a military function. So, we will point him into that. Increasing control. Control is an administrative function. And we do kind of want someone... oh, hello. I mean, you're 53, though. Really want to be appointing a 53-year-old? Anyone younger who's not bad at things? 61. Can I sort by age? Can't, that's annoying. Oh, you'll do. Oh, we need more money. Okay. Pops lose satisfaction. We move towards centralization, which we want. That's good. So I think we can now build cannons. Now, one thing we might want to consider here is we do want Lubeck. That would mean going toward the Duchy of Lüneburg. They have 9,000 troops at the moment. We have 11,000. I feel like we want to get some more regulars though before we do that. I think we want to focus on building up our regular army. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely want good relations with Norway. They are our junior partner. Seems fair. Right. I don't know what correct section chance is. What does that mean? This impacts the chance of a unit late to battle joining their intended section. Oh, interesting. I think we want some handgunners. Right, what are we doing here? So we still need that cabinet member. Got an underage heir, that's fine. Unprofitable buildings is okay. Rebel movements, schmebel movements. Lots of needs. I get some fucking pirates going on. Guys, are you not... Can you stop the piracy thing, please? We're probably relatively alright on piracy in this now. I deal with the pirates. Lots missing goods. What are we missing? Okay, we really need some iron. We can build iron, so we should be dealing with that. Fruit we'll have to buy in from somewhere. I don't think we have fruit. Legumes. Pepper fruit. I mean... like, iron we can get. So we can build it in Fallon, but that depends on the control levels here. Guys, can you just not... enough? Oh yeah, the Hussite wars are underway, by the way. Bohemians and the Pope are going at each other. I think it's going to be the iron we need. Really need more control over there. Guess the question becomes how we increase that control. Because the French Schism is still going on. The French Schism is still going on. We're over 50 years into this schism now. Getting better control, though. Can we build road there? I think we've already got a road going there. Do we not? Does our road stop just short of it? Because, yeah, that would be a big help. Yeah, I don't think we've got a road there. Well spotted. Okay, let's save for that before we do the advisor. Can you not just keep proposing that we change the laws on this? Because it's a bit silly. I don't like that we're losing money. Ooh, hello. Hello. I feel like this screen needs changing slightly. Like here it should say, because this is just telling you how many of them they've actually raised. It's not telling you what their potential to raise is. And I'd like to know what they're about to raise. Because to be honest, I am very tempted to intervene in that. I have to hover over all of these to get that figure. No. I think Vladimir plus Veliky Novgorod is not good for us. Let's not get greedy. Let's focus first on what we talked about doing. So let's recruit into there. No, let's save up for the road first. Right. It's not our trade, so that's fine. So our trades are ticking along nicely. That's what the French are good at. It is their peak. You're right there, Napoleon. What are you doing, buddy? If we can increase our income a bit more, then we can afford to have some more professional soldiers. Like, we're not explicitly under threat from anything at the moment. What I'm mostly concerned about is getting a war in with Lüneburg before Swedish steel. Yes, please. Because we kind of want to get a war in with them before the Holy Roman Emperor starts doing the papal bulls. That means he would come in on the war. I think at the moment he still wouldn't come in automatically. Like if we did that, that's who we'd be fighting at the moment. Yeah, no, we probably wouldn't win this. It's annoying. Who are they allied to? Who's Wolgast allied to? Okay. So war on Wolgast would be our best bet. But arguably not yet. Maybe we should make a push to get control of Nether. Like, what are goods around here? Is there anything useful? Some beeswax over there. We do like beeswax. And some furs. We do need furs. There's some marble. Some marble? Sturdy grains. We do need sturdy grains. I'm not seeing marble. Northern part of that lake. Oh, yeah. Marble and iron. We do like marble. There is some good stuff around there. Take control of that bit. Yeah. Okay, let's get our road built. Then let's maybe recruit some more regular regiments. So we can now recruit cannon. And I suppose whether we want to recruit cannon is the other question, but... Tempted to over-mint for a while. Don't really need to be doing army maintenance unless we're actively doing it. Stab's pretty good as well. Let's go with that for now. Suppose there's a proximity capital view that would let you see how far everything actually is from the capital. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing okay in terms of control projection. Like, this isn't bad. Like, we've got good or reasonable projection across all of our key routes. We do really need to set up Malmo. People of Alstra support the abortion recently clashed with Sken of followers of Rome. The faction is now to take a clear stance. I mean, guys, why just don't. Roads to there. I mean, Rogerland are asking for a bit of a kicking. They're a fiefdom of Denmark again. Right, how are we looking? We're going to run until we get 2% inflation. So we do have a parliament. Interesting. Where's Heiligenhafen? That would become a town. That's not a bad thing. Free town is not a bad thing. How much that would cost us to upgrade? Well, that's basically 100 gold to upgrade. No, 355. 300 gold to buy it. Damn, son. Yeah, no, we're free town, definitely. Right, who wants in? The support free subjects we want to do anyway, so yes. Everyone's after tax exemptions. We could take that hit if we need to pass this, so let's just see if we get lucky on events. Chat, you need to let me know in, what, May? April, May, that we need to check our parliament. Gain some legitimacy or gain some prestige. Gain prestige. Some Swedish steel. Stop the spread of a heresy. So where's our iron mine? Because it's around here somewhere as well. I know we've got one. Grange. And create soldiers. Ah, pause. Caught that just in time. Right, well, we'll do that. Because that's going to pass now. Yeah, that'll teach me to not look at chat, won't it? I caught it. I caught it in time, chat. I caught it in time. All planned. Free town. Can't argue against a free town. It's a salt producing town as well. With a monastery, apparently. Okay, so where's our best iron? Ah, yeah, okay, so we're producing iron all along here. This is our kind of iron and copper bank. And that gets the store of copper, which is the local copper output plus 400%. So that's why I was pushing to get that linked up. Because you just get an insane bonus for that one. But this is our iron fields, and we need to get those. So in terms of control, 40, 26, 26. So there is relatively controlled. So let's rebuild. Let's get 2 more iron mines going up in here. Need more peasants here. Let's stimulate some population growth around here. This does make iron as well. It's not as controlled, but we can get stuff going. Effectively, we are entering the era where metal is going to be really important. What do we need for irrigation? 33, okay. How are we looking on this? Okay, we've hit our 2 actually, so we do need to drop that down now. Wait, did we lose another? Oh, we never hired one, did we? Right, so we are addressing the iron. The iron need is being addressed. Drop army and navy maintenance. So we've dropped army maintenance right down. I've left navy up because I'm assuming it affects our ability to stop pirates. Although it doesn't seem to be stopping them fucking pirates anyway, because they just seem to be sat in that port doing precisely fuck all. Like, how do we hunt pirates? So we're all telling me there's hostile pirates, but if you're not going to tell me how to hunt the fuckers, then there's not really much we can do about it. So I probably can drop navy maintenance, because it's not like doing anything. There's some places. Yeah, it is, because it's that place over there. It's over there. And I added it. Okay, what are we adding as units? So we have footmen. We have some archers. Men at arms. Camp followers. Interesting. So they provide logistics. That's really interesting. I'm going to get some of them straight away. Like, that just feels like one of those things that's going to massively pay off in the long term. Yeah, logistics in inverted commas, yep. How's the schism going, everyone? Still schisming over there? Good, good. Have fun. I mean, the Papal States have managed to hold one council. So I think if they get this one as well, they get to win, because they'll have held 2 councils. And we all know that's how all of this stuff is always decided. It's whoever held the appropriate faculty meeting. feel like we want footman and footman just to make sure we're bolstering the wings. I feel like camp followers shouldn't be using frontage. Detach support. That's interesting. So you can presumably detach support before a battle. Always go for Sherman. I mean, obviously. Hold up, can we not build footmen anymore? But we've got footmen. Do they upgrade? They do. Oh, shit. That's nice. We're going to get some insurgents to deal with soon anyway, so... I feel like we want 2 more men-at-arms units. Or do we stick some horses on flanks? A family named Fugger from the mercantile patriciate of Augsburg became one of the most prominent European bankers. Okay. Suits you, sir. Yeah, we've got 25 controller now, which is way better than it was. Time for the Uma cavalry, then realise it's a different theatre. I feel like maybe we should get some horsemen. We should actually just get another councillor before we do anything else. I mean, 48, but I mean, 42 and pretty good. Probably him. What we need to do is increase income. I mean, integrating Zealand is going to help with that. I feel like Rogerland is going to get a bit of a fucking kicking in a minute. They're very much asking to have our new armies tested out. I mean, to be fair, he's 31 and pretty good. He's 40 and pretty good. 21? Yeah. He'll be around for a while. Right, what's actually the official max control in Västergötland? Max control is 49, so he can increase that further. Okay. Like, to be honest, I'd take half this territory and just flog it to Denmark, to Norway. Fruit, pepper, rice, and pearls. I mean, we should be able to secure a fruit supply from somewhere. Rice and pearls, we're gonna have to import. There's no way we're getting those. Unless we can... Wasn't there some pearls in Scotland? Yeah, there's pearls in Scotland. Ivory over there. Interesting. I wonder if this is a sign that actually we're getting a maturer economy. That means that actually people are now looking for more interesting goods. Right, so we're gradually getting our values back towards centralization. Aristocracy's doing okay. We're still pushing towards quantity rather than quality, which I'd like to change. I really want us to be a capital economy, not a traditional economy, but... Okay, let's over mint for a bit for a while. Cavalryman. Nice. Heavy cavalry. What losses in here? Rice, pepper, books. So we could really do with building up the book market. Rice and pepper is the biggest demands we have, which is fascinating because would they even, like, why would they be demanding rice at this period in history? I almost feel like that shouldn't be the case. We tasted rice once and now we want it. Yeah, exactly. I return and we appear to be a few hundred years in the future. Yep. Oh, we're doing well. So we're Sweden. And we're generating a bit of cash. We're doing some aggressive minting at the moment just because we want to build up what is our growing professional army here. I guess we take horsemen on the basis that they are going to get upgraded. But I feel like we do want 2 more units of men-at-arms first. Well, I suppose the levies are going to take up the front row, aren't they? And we're not going to be short on levies. Like, what's the difference between... So, crossbowmen have an initiative bonus. Handgunners don't. They take way more morale damage. They deal more morale damage. They take 10% less. And they have greater food consumption. I think we'd go handgunners then. So you can see my house from here, but there's a big banner in the way covering most of the Stockholm archipelago. Yeah. Gain pride prestige or gain legitimacy. I mean, neither of those are particularly amazing. Can I do none of the above? There you go, there's Stockholm in all its glory. Guess I knew of it, but it was rare. Yeah, I mean, I just quite like it if they weren't all demanding a thing that we have 0 chance of importing. Where would we even get fucking rice from? We do need firearms. Are we not making firearms? I feel like we should be making firearms. Firearms is a produced good. Yeah, sure, but what makes it? Gunsmiths. Cannot build any building of this type. Well, thanks for that. Really useful. What do I need to make gunsmiths? Is it a tech unlock? We've got weaponsmiths. Oh, it's just cost. Okay, well no, let's get a gunsmith built then. I feel like that's a priority before we start putting guns in our units. So this is like Kalmar Union period, yes. I mean, effectively, because we're 1422. In theory, what should be roughly happening round about now is Sweden should be roughly going bankrupt and then selling itself to Denmark. In reality, we've got Norway in a personal union. This fucking Roger land over here is being annoying. That's Norway's fault for losing a war with Denmark. We've almost finished integrating Zealand. Right, let's drop our minting again. 66.24, so next month tick we can build that. Oh yay, influenza, that's nice. Who doesn't love a bit of influenza? So you kind of did the whole march into Stockholm 100 years early. It's more that we never ended up in a situation that we needed to do it. Because we're better at managing the economy than others. So gunsmith going down in Stockholm. Helsingborg market needs books. I kind of want to move that market to Göteborg. Don't think we can. Can we move that market? Because I thought we could move markets. Like, how do we move a market? Relocate market was that? Was it? Was it? I missed it. Can't see relocate market there on that menu. Because that just brings up that market. It was on the tab for the fire. Oh, was it? Okay. Right. I mean, that said, we could leave it there. Göteborg is a smaller town at the moment anyway. The main problem is that there isn't a town there. So I think we do move it to Göteborg. Helsingborg seems a weird place. Well, it's because it was actually the Norwegian and Danish market, and we stole control of it from the Danes in the last war. And it just kind of then randomly pops it, I presume, somewhere onto your shoreline. Maybe we do just build Helsingborg up. Right-click market, bottom of the tab. Okay, yeah. Relocate market. Jesus, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's just going to be cheaper to build a town there. So actually what we kind of want to do is build a town there. Okay, fair enough. Helsingborg actually becomes New Malmo. Well, the thing is, because of the way the markets have split, if we look at the market view. Yeah, because Malmo's now ended up in there as well. So actually, maybe we don't build up Malmo. Maybe we just build up Helsingborg. We don't have anything directly in the Lübeck market now. So we do need to get hold of something over there. I mean, actually, we do have territory there. It's over here. Like we could steal the Lubeck market and move it to Kiel. Because that's in the Lubeck market. Lunebeck has got a Casus Belli on us. They should consider attacking us. I'd attack us if I were them. Now, what I don't know is if we recruit a bunch of cavalrymen. Damn, they're expensive. And we need cloth, that's why. Sushi! How you doing? Did you enjoy your little adventure with EU5 yesterday? Guys, just go fight amongst yourselves. And my husband told me some new things to try when I play again. Look, here's my quick lesson. What really matters in this game is control. So control dictates how much tax you can make. So there's two elements to this. First is how much crown authority do you have? The higher your crown authority, the higher your crown control, the more you can tax people. So getting you things that will increase your crown control are really, really important. Because that is going to increase the amount of money you can tax these dudes for. In terms of taxing dudes, you just tick these boxes to automate it, because what you want to do is always be taxing them to stuff that's just going to keep them above 50% in terms of drift. So you just let that happen. That way you know you're going to make the maximum amount of money you can without pissing people off. And the other thing you need to know is that you're projecting, is that the amount of the stuff you get from any province depends on how much local proximity it has to your capital combined with its control. So if I hit the control map mode here, you can see the areas over which effectively I have strong state control. The stronger my state control, the more goods I'm going to get from those people. So you can see here that basically if I'm building, so in early game, you only want to be building stuff in areas where you have strong control. Because there's no point me looking at the map and going, okay, where's all the resources? Oh, it means no point me going, oh look, we got wild game over here, and sticking down something to get more wild game, clicking this button to expand that, because I've only got an effective control of 19% on that province, which means effectively 80% of whatever is generated from this I wouldn't get anyway, because I'm just. Right, effectively think of it as the locals are yoinking that away before it gets anywhere near my industry collectors. So early game, you want to be looking at what do I need that's around my capital, or by building wharves, you can increase your control near ports, which means as, for example, we built a town and increased it over in Göteborg over here, which is why we've got reasonable control in that area now. So we can get some reasonable supplies from there as well. And we've got Kalmar, so we do this. So early game, that control map mode, you want to be going, okay, what's in this? And roads project control as well. So it's like, what's in these green bits that I can build up and use? Because otherwise you're just wasting money. Oh, look, actually, we've got really control now over Viborg and surrounding. So actually we should be looking at what we could make in there that would be useful. Woolen fish. We could build a we know we're short on cloth. They've got a spinners guild. We could expand that. They've got the bodies to fill it. They've got a paper maker as well. Nice. Let's build a spinners guild there. Let's increase the amount of cloth they're generating, because we need that for our soldiers. So yeah, that's the big mistake I'm seeing everyone make early on, is they're assuming it's like EU4 where you just build buildings wherever you want buildings. Reality is you've got to make sure you're projecting control. And once you do that, you know where you're going to make money. And that game isn't clear enough on that, I don't think, early on. But yeah, so go and enjoy. Have fun. And I do recommend playing Sweden if you're going to do it. It's a good nation to start with. You get a good balance of opportunities for war, but also an economy that you can kind of build up. It's got missing inputs of books into Helsingborg. Novgorod I'm less worried about. It's generating furs, which I assume it's exporting to us. Like fruit, rice, pearls, pepper, whatever. Fruit we do really need. We need to find a good source of fruit. Any fruit round here? No. I wonder if we should do a forced trade. I mean, we are importing fruit, just not enough. But there's only 80% capacity on that anyway. Right, hang on. Let's do some trading here. Give me some fruit. Where can I get fruit from? Anyone selling fruit? Right, we can get some fruit from Riga. It's 0.62 of it in Krakow available. Theory, there's a bunch in Edinburgh. I feel like we've probably got better market. I wish it would tell you your market attraction in these areas. Let's try importing from Edinburgh and see what happens. Okay, yeah, no, we are importing that, so that's good. Oh, no, that's lower the cost of core. Even a 1% decrease in that is useful. Because that scales over time. I mean, okay, it's only 0.7 off, but that's a start. I feel like we want 2 more men-at-arms units before anything else. Game worth purchasing now or should you wait for it? I think it's very much worth purchasing now. I mean, the amount of time I've put in it already. Oh, we can embrace banking now. And it's only going to cost us 12 stab and some money. Yeah, we're going to embrace banking. Give me some banking, baby. But yeah, personally, I think this game is brilliant. I think they've really knocked out the park. It's the best release they've done since CK3. Right, we are going to get a rebellion in a minute, so we'll deal with that before we spend any more money. Hey, what's that? 2 months? Just hope it's not somewhere annoying. And welcome to the chat, by the way, Avalos. Oh, why would you do it there, guys? Can you just not? Oh well, at least it's contained. Do we know how many troops they've got? No, because I haven't finished raising them yet. Can you at least tell me if I hover over them? Okay, in theory they've got 334 troops. I feel like we may not need to raise everyone. You know what? You lot can go home. Like, we probably don't even need to raise anyone. Those Swedish nobles look like a lot like Rowdy Danes. They do indeed. Right, I don't think we need you. We definitely don't need you. We'll call on you again if we need you. You lot can march down, because we might need you. You lot go home and get back to your frickin' fields. Yeah, I mean, Norway's lending us a hand as well anyway. I do like that you lose stuff as you move. I think that's great. Let's give you a commander. We established that our king likes to lead his own troops in battle, so... Let's go take back some territory, shall we? Hello, buddy. Yeah, we'll do hugs in a minute. I just need to win this civil war. Let me crush the Danes, and then we'll go have some hugs. How does that sound? So they've abused the fact that they can just walk over these places. Right, we do have a transport ship now, so I just want to see if auto-transport actually works, and it does. Did it take our regulars over first? Because if so, we're probably just going to win that. I feel like it did. I mean, they're facing off against the camp followers, which doesn't... Yeah, it took the men-at-arms over first, though. Basically 2 knights trying to take on our camp followers. But our men-at-arms are doing an absolute number on what I assume are their peasant levy. Good work, gang. They don't like it up 'em. Well, that was a massacre. I'd quite like Kiel back, please. Yeah, can we carry on bringing those people over? Thank you. What's up, buddy? I know you've been underhugged today. Look, if it makes you feel better, we're going to have kebab for dinner. What does that give us? Vapors meddle in the affairs of our country far too long. The authority of the crown should not bend its knee before the papal seat. I mean, I agree on that. Papal bull will only be in effect when our government gives approval. International edict enacted with ducats, which affect all countries of the Catholic faith, while some papal bulls have effects. Okay, so what that would mean is anytime they pass a thing, we get to decide whether we want it or not. I mean, I would quite like to pass that. So we will. Right, to be honest, I actually don't think we need the rest of you. Or rather, you lot can just go march over there. How can we not just walk across this? It's a narrow sea. Oh, that's not a narrow sea. Is that not a narrow sea? Yeah, it's narrow, so we should just be able to walk across. Just like literally carved through them. Right, yeah, we're gonna really struggle with food on this. Interesting, you can get a whole 1k of peasants on that. Right, you I now want to perform naval logistics. So you should be taking food to these guys. I think. We don't actually know how that works, but... Medicaments output. I don't know if we've got any. Give me banking. Alright, the peasants are dying, but... Peasants. Sir? Well, the Norwegians dealt with that in short order, so that was nice of them. I know, buddy. How's the schism looking? Yeah, Rome's getting there. Rome is going to win this. There we go. Excellent. Oh, we lost a cabinet member. That's annoying. Oh no, we just haven't got an action assigned. Oh, we finally finished integrating, did we? Nice. Okay, so where haven't we integrated? Oh no, you had to stop integrating because of the Noble Rebels. That makes sense. Right. I feel like the auto transport really isn't working very well. Like, that's now going to go transport them. So it wasn't because I had a mission set for them. So if you've got a mission set for them, they won't auto transport. And only transports can auto transport. You can't use fishing fleets to do it. Right, we do need to hold a Reichstag. What do we want to do? Cathedral in Odense isn't necessarily a bad thing. Build a market village in Nishoping. I mean, that's going to be a cheap one, so yes. Oh, we'll be paying full maintenance still. Absolutely do not need to be paying full fort maintenance. Absolutely do not need to be paying for my army maintenance. Navy maintenance can go down a bit as well. We'll actually lose a little bit of support on that. So I'd rather buy the parliamentary support because we know we're going to need money for the cathedral anyway. So I kind of want to minimise what loans we need to take for that. Guys, can you stop with being arseholes in Stockholm, please? I mean, we can do that. We'll do that happily. We can actually ask for a law change then. Any laws we want changed? I feel like we're pretty happy with our laws. could get rid of that mining law. That's a bug. Just lost a little visual indicator. Should still pass. We have exactly 50% support. No, we didn't. It had 50% support. Come on. You can't tell me it's green and it's going to pass and then not pass it. We should actually just try and pay off some debts here. We're losing a ducat a month in interest. Charm beats butterfly balance. Well, I assume that's a rounding error thing. But the rounding error should, in that case, really go in my favour. Oh, thanks, guys. Right, we could buy more military units, but I think let's pay off some debt. Naval range, trade range, colonial range. Minting threshold isn't that good for us, I think. Let's go merchants and trade. Especially given the indicator was green for the vote. But that's my point, really. If the indicator had been red, I'd have dumped a little bit more in just so that we knew we were over it. But the indicator was green. The indicator's green, it should be telling you that it's going to pass. Like, that's the UI. How's our control looking? Oh no, we've almost finished integrating Zealand. That's nice. Almost. How's the rest of the map doing? Yeah, so countries are starting to form around here. Poland's hench. They've really eaten the Teutons. Hungary's doing well. The Ottomans are Ottomaning. Naples is holding ground. Naples has eaten a chunk of the Papal States, I think. Crown of Castile, Aragon and that are doing well. Scotland's still holding out at the moment. Kingdom of England's been gradually consolidating. So we've got Wales there, but there's still a bit of outliers. Ulster is doing well. Holland, Munster, Lüneburg, Mecklenburg, Brandenburg, Magdeburg. So they're kind of starting to coalesce into what we'd expect to see around here. That's 92 to pay off that loan. When's it due? It's probably got quite a long date on it. Got 51 months left. And we might actually be better off prioritizing buying some stuff. Okay. We still need paper in various markets. We're probably going to want to build some buildings in Zealand, actually, to be fair. Austria has a bunch of western parts. Yeah, that's reasonably historically. Dauphin's doing okay. Savoy on there. Provence is doing alright. Milan is a crime against maps. Verona is doing okay. Florence has been eating things, and so is Genoa. Milan, go home, you're drunk. Upper Bavaria, as usual, is beneath Lower Bavaria. Right. We could expand out our military again. I like that you get different prices. I assume that's based on whether the cost of goods to equip them in those markets. Yeah, I think we need to work out how to rearrange this. Formation, okay. Right, the camp followers. That's reserves. Okay. Camp followers should be behind that. Upland infantry. Stockholm infantry. Look at some bowmen. I feel like I've lost some bowmen though. Oh, do crossbowmen count as infantry? They've got the same picture, that's what's throwing me. They shouldn't really have the same picture, I thought. Should they? Place called Asbo, bunch of thugs. Yep. Yeah, so crossbowmen count as infantry. Zealand has been integrated. What's his control like? Terrible. What's his max control options? So Roskilde is the theoretical center. So maximum control is 9%. Can we make that the regional capital? Isn't the regional capital always the largest thing in the area? Province capital. Province capital is a location, it's the figurative heart of its continent. The most populated or developed location in a province will be automatically selected as its province capital. Okay. So over time, we probably want to drift that towards there. That's a crossing point. Okay, so the Helsing or Helsingborg is the crossing point. That's good to know. That's the bit you can walk over.